Over and over again, my work around trying to create partnerships across difference with people, I keep on bumping into part of my own conditioning from a very young age, things about the way that I tend to view the world that I've got to learn to challenge and behave differently about. And one of those is this idea about being helpful. I was brought up to believe that, particularly as a boy, now a man, that my role in the world is not only to do my job, but also to be helpful of others who don't have the same advantages that I do. Um, Noble in some ways, right? Or at least, noteworthy. But the way that plays itself out sometimes is not very helpful. And it's really around this idea, speaking of not being very helpful, of us over helping and really learning to not try to be helpful all the time. What happens for me, of course, is sometimes I assume somebody wants my help and I just jump in to do that. When really what I've done by helping them is I've removed them from their own ability to have agency about what they're doing. So it's important that you ask for permission, say, hey, would you like some help? And if they say no, to not get all weird about it and kind of get passive aggressive and go, well, fine. But just to say, great, got it, understood. Because what we frequently do is when somebody rejects our request for help, we start assigning things to them that aren't fair. We say, well, they're just stubborn or they're overly independent or they don't know when they need help. Just drop all that. If somebody wants help, they'll let us know. And to be aware that some of us were conditioned early on to think that our role in the world is to be helpful. Over and over again with groups now, I say, listen, everybody, just don't try and be helpful. If somebody wants your help, they will ask for it. If you see the need to provide help, ask for permission to give it versus just doing it. So for me, part of this is a mindfulness practice about just noticing my own conditioned response to say, okay, Jim, be helpful. Don't.